Transcendence is like this goggle. It shows everything not like that. And this is my nephew's room with unmessy whatever, unmessy. It's like Transcendence is like this lens. You can see it is showing things inverted, but in the act of you seeing things inverted, what you're able to do with the right level of intelligent cosmic consciousness, with the right level of pure Kriya awareness, with the right level of transcendence, naked observation, with the right emotional feeling thought wave mastery, you're able to revert the waves. You're able to see right through it, like in a sense, even though it looks like this goggle shows things like inverted, you're able to see them not inverted. In a sense, you're able to see them from a completely different color, from a completely dimensionless perspective. Because when you see things through a dimensionless perspective, you truly get to see reality as it is, not as what you think it is, not as what the world tells you to be it. I don't tell you what what reality is. I don't tell you what the truth is. I don't tell you what Brahman Supreme is. I don't tell you what intelligent cosmic consciousness is. I don't tell you what awareness is. I don't tell you what the spirituality is. I don't tell you what enlightenment is, because it is not for me to tell you this stuff. All I'm doing is just putting on this, not putting it on, but actually like giving you these tools that actually help you to see reality exactly as they are, not as what you have been conditioned to believe it is, not as what you have been programmed to believe it is, not as what you are being taught in school it to be, but exactly as it is, like that. Is that upside down, or are you upside down inside of you? Well, you find out for yourself. And if you're interested in more, watch the rest of my videos in this Self-Transcendence Mastery channel, Self-Transcendence Mastery with Transcendence Royal Anwar Ra. And also make sure you subscribe. Let me put this thing on. I just got my niece to subscribe as well, so make sure you do this. Break your finger subscribing and liking. And also I have this other channel called Self-Transcendence Show with Royal Anwar. If you go on this channel, there's only one link in there. It's just the link to my other YouTube channel, because in there I have like over 120 videos. This one is the next stage of that, but I'm still going to upload videos on the other one as well. It's better to have two different, because this one is a whole different level. The other one was just a practice. I was just getting started. So this thing is huge. It's a very long-term thing for me, for all of us. It's just my gift to humanity. The same way I am the gift to humanity, the gift of all gifts. Like my presence here, the same way as your presence is the biggest gift. Like you are the biggest gift. It is time for you to live as a gift, as a prayer, as the answer to humanity's prayer. Different kind of prayers. Humanity has always had spiritual prayers, mental prayers, emotional prayers, physical prayers for physical abundance, like that, financial prayers, financial prayers for financial abundance, architect prayers, creation prayers, transcendence prayers, source prayers, archangel prayers, guardian prayers, ascended master prayers, and L-013 prayers, and self prayers, like 013 different kind of fundamental types of prayers. So there's not just one kind of prayer, there are 013 different kind of prayers. And the more you experiment with those, the more you orchestrate and integrate those kind of prayers into your life, a multi-dimensional way of praying and having faith and having conviction, and always being in a sort of gratitude, appreciation, love, light, unity, and harmony and abundance, then the more the universe will show you those things, the more the universe will reflect and give you and show you spiritual abundance, mental abundance, emotional abundance, physical abundance, financial abundance, architect abundance, creation abundance, and also got transcendence abundance, source abundance, archangel abundance, guardian abundance, ascended master abundance, and L-013 abundance, and self abundance. So you can live in a state of spiritual, ethereal energy, eternal light essence as your transcendence, singularity self. So you can see things, even though the world looks upside down, with these special transcendence goggles, you're able to see things as they are, and you don't get fooled by things, by the distortions, by Maya, by these tricks that these organizations and these governments and these medias and all these people play. They're just trying to ascend, or at least get enlightened in some unbalanced way, but they gotta understand it doesn't work, because they're seeing reality not the way it is. They're seeing it through a distorted perspective. They think that they can suppress humanity, they think they can censor information, they think that they can put outright bullshit information on the world, and they think they can create augmented fake realities, fake matrices. They think they can suppress humanity, they think they can take humanity back to the dark ages and shit like that, but you gotta understand that is not happening. It is our collective will that is not allowing it, because we have already been there. Most of us have already transitioned or transcended to the new earth evolved humanity. And most of the people who have been in the new earth evolved humanity timelines of spiritual, mental, emotional, physical, financial, or architect, creation, transcendence, source, archangel, guardian, ascended master, L-013, and self-abundances, then they have already transcended to the one cosmic family of infinite diversity, God frequency, super consciousness, which is like intelligent cosmic consciousness. And they have, those people who have been in those wavelengths for a while, they have already transcended to the eternal one conscious harmonious civilization, which is like when you become a pure telepathic being, as 144,000% telepathic being, which is the highest level of enlightenment, the highest level of achievement, when you become everything and nothing at the same time, and you're able to see reality upside down, left and right, and you're able to you basically get these special goggles, these things that allow you to see things exactly as they are, and nothing can escape you. You become immutable, you become ineffable, you become transcendental, you become translucent, you become colorfully colorless, you become dimensionless, you become a 013 dimensionless being. And if you have reached those 3 levels, then you have become immortal, and you have realized that you have always been immortal, and you have realized that immortality is just your own spiritual ethereal energy, eternal infinite light essence, transcendent singularity self. It is who you are, an immortal being, an infinite being, a being of infinite wisdom, infinite abundance, infinite intelligence, infinite harmony, infinite peace, infinite wisdom, infinite goofiness, infinite freakiness, infinite dance moves, and getting swifty, and you're doing that, and that, and you're twerking, and you're dancing, and you just, there's no limit to it. Because when you realize that and you become that, then everywhere you go, your morphogenic field, your aura, your energy, whatever you call it, your whole body is emanating like 1,000 zillion suns and galaxies and universes. And wherever you go, you shine, and it's your energy, your field, your transcendent singularity self, the prayer that you're being, it automatically answers people's prayer by just your mere presence. It's not you answering people's prayer, it's not you healing people, it's not you transcending people, it is the Absolute doing it through you. It just likes to do things through other people. And those other people that they do it through, they like to hide it in plain sight by saying, oh, it is something else doing it through me. Or they say it is that guru doing it through me, or saying that that master is doing it through me. But in reality, it is the transcendental absolute source creator doing it through all of us, as all of us, with our cooperation, with our integration, with our co-direction. This is an individual self-transcendence mastery journey, but a collective collaboration. We have always been here together. We dreamt to be together. We dreamed, created, architected, and designed everything you see around yourself. Each human being, each soul wave, each self, whoever you are, you architected, designed, and created yourself exactly the way you are. You're doing it every single moment by moment by the choices you make, because you have absolute freedom of choice how you live, what kind of lifestyle you have. But we do it from a state of awareness, which my master Kriya Babaji Nagaraj calls it Kriya Yoga. Kriya basically means action with awareness, and Yoga is basically union. Then when we do it from a state of pure Kriya awareness with intelligent cosmic consciousness, which is what my bestie Yeshua, Jesus Christ, is all about, his teachings and everything, while you're embodying and using the transcendence naked observation, which is what I am about, which is what transcendence is all about, while you have absolute emotional feeling, thought wave, mastery over yourself, self-discipline, self-mastery. That's what I call it, self-transcendence mastery with Transcendence Royal Anwar. When you have those four fundamental things, those four fundamental points in a cube, in a diamond, let me put my goggles back on. When you have the transcendence naked observation with the emotional feeling, thought wave mastery, with the pure Kriya awareness, with the intelligent cosmic consciousness, you become a diamond. This looks like a cube right now, but hold this slide like that, it looks like a diamond. It is a diamond. Currently this is a Mont Blanc Travel Spray Explorer, so exploring the cosmos. Oh, I used to have that perfume actually, so I'm just gonna, and this is not my perfume, this is just my nephew's. So when he watches this video, you're gonna find out who used his perfume. Now how do you open it? And when you embody those things inside of you, what my guru Paramahansa Yoganandaji referred to as, like he would say, success perfume thoughts blooms in you, so, and then you become the prayer. Ooh. And everywhere you go, people say, oh, you smell amazing. Oh, that thing smells fucking fantastic. I must get one of this. Oh, look at this star right there. There's something about a star. You become a star. You become a sitara, a tlo, a very nurani, a very shiny one. You become like the shining ones. And wherever you go, your field is so magnetizing, it becomes an instrument, it becomes a container, it becomes a sacred human temple body vessel container through which the whole universe answers other people's prayers, other people's multidimensional layers or prayers. So wherever you go, you feel fantastic, you feel amazing, because by just your mere presence here on earth, this whole cosmic garden has become more magical. Just because you're in it. Remember that this whole universal cosmic garden has become more magical just because you're in it. This whole universal cosmic infinitum has become more magical just because you're in it. This whole universal cosmic infinitum garden has become infinitely more magical just because you're in it. This whole universal cosmic infinitum garden has become more magical just because you're in it. Always remember that. Always live as a prayer, live as a gift, live as a blessing, live as pure gratitude, live as pure unconditional joyful love, live as luminous light, live as a sexy, drippy, hot being. Feel that, be that, embody that, and soon enough the whole world will see you as that. It doesn't, but there will always be some people that will see you as vandals and as protagonists, as not as protagonists, as antagonists, and they will call you names, they will say you're crazy, you're that and that. It's okay. They're just going through their evolution. They're still sleeping, and we just gotta be more compassionate to them because they are the ones that need love the most. They are the ones that need more caring, more attention, more help. But that does not mean you go out of your way or you stop your own evolution, just go every single day try to help them if you don't want to make the choice, because until they open the choose, until they make the choice to transcend themselves infinitely, it doesn't matter how hard you try, you cannot transcend them, you cannot help them, because they must open the energetic channel within them. They must open the spiritual, ethereal energy, eternal light essence channel not channel, like you blew the channel. If they do not open the lid for you to spray, if they don't give you permission to spray your wisdom on them, then it doesn't matter how many times you spray your wisdom on them, your truth, your blessings, your gifts, they will not accept it, they will not acknowledge it, they will not see it, because until they acknowledge it, if agreement creates reality, if they do not agree with it, it's not going to become their reality. So that is why it is best for you, for me, all of us to choose on helping the people, assisting the people, and empowering every human to transcend themselves, especially the ones who are openly willing and choosing to be helped. Because if they are not, then fuck them. Yeah, fuck them. But I'm saying that from a state of joyful love, luminous light, and peaceful unity and eternal harmony. Even I'm saying fuck you, I am actually sending them infinite love, infinite wisdom, infinite compassion, saying, hey, it's time for you to wake up. Just the same way when I was sleeping, the universe kicked me in the ass so many times. It slapped me, it pinched me, it threw me in the water and fire. It killed me, it starved me to death to wake me up. But the more you wake up, the more you realize that it's okay for you to be a tough teacher. It's okay for you to express tough love. It's okay for you to show tough love. Because the more you do that, the more we awaken, the more unity awakens, the more unity consciousness awakens within us, the more intelligent cosmic consciousness awakens within us. And then you keep going around and expressing, and you keep seeing everything and everybody around you as magical beings and magical gifts, and you keep saying them, hey, just because of your mere presence, this whole universal cosmic infinitum, this whole garden, this whole Mother Earth, this whole whatever country, city you live in is more magical. And you keep affirming this affirmation, saying that this whole universal cosmic infinitum is infinite. This whole universal cosmic infinitum garden is infinitely more magical just because you're in it. Remember that. That's the end of this video. Have fun.